Hey everyone, Alex here from Tried and True Mortgages, Alex Late. Just gonna do a property analysis, this week's property analysis. We're gonna be looking at a rental property in Hamilton, Ontario. So we just want to go, we'll just jump right into it. Share my screen here. Okay. Alrighty. So for me, what I like to do whenever I'm looking for any properties, come to House Sigma. So House Sigma is my go-to for finding properties, finding comparables, all those type of things, just because it has so many utilities. I mean, Realtor.ca is super good as well. Only disadvantage to Realtor.ca is that you can't see rental property or any properties that are sold for that matter. On the flip side, House Sigma sometimes has properties that are out of date or maybe not on the market anymore. So you have to just cross-reference with both platforms. So starting off, I always just like to go to map search. I was already in here before, so I'll just show you guys what I did before anything. So I mean, we're going to be looking at Hamilton, Ontario, just because we located here, and most of my knowledge is in the Hamilton area. So depending on what you're looking for, you should really narrow down your search, because if you're looking for a condo, if you're looking for a detached home, if you're looking for a duplex, triplex, whatever it is, you can't search every home. As you can see here, there's multiple homes. Like, you can't be going through every single one, right? So you have to really narrow your search. And then also in that way, you really know what you're looking for, and you'll know the criteria that'll fit into the formula that you're looking to do. So like my formula at least is, we want a property that is um 3 beds, 2 baths, somewhere between 1,000 to 1,800 square feet. And we want it to cash flow, right? So we want it to um, break even, or, cash flow 100, 200, $300. You want to try to get to that 100, 200, $300 mark, just because, like Warren Buffett says, you want to have a margin of safety. Because, if what, interest rates were to increase again, insurance costs change, whatever the case, you want to have a little bit of buffer there in case your expenses go up, and then you end up neutral or a negative. Whereas if you already started negative, you would just be more negative. Like there's an old saying, um, being negative on one property, $100 is not bad, but being negative on 10 properties, $100, you sort of get the gist. You're getting into really bad territory. And no successful business can run off a bunch of negative cash flows. So we'll just jump into it. Again, Hamilton, Ontario. I like to do, once you get above 650,000, you're not really going to be able to cash flow at all. So I always put my filter at 650. Like I said before, filters, we want to do 3 beds, 2 baths, garage. Doesn't really matter. If it has a garage, all the better. But if it doesn't, so be it. Let's leave the square footage. Confirm. And then we really want to avoid any condo fees or maintenance fees, homeowners association fees, any of that. So we're gonna go detached, semi-detached. And then from here, we're just gonna zoom in, right? So let's zoom in. Let's see what's around the area. Nice, nice. Look at this property here. East 382 East 25th Street, 624,000. Actually, I have a bit of this written down already. Let's take a look at the property. Um, Interesting looking house. Siding, nothing wrong with that. Um, don't love siding, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Big window here, some smaller windows at the top. Oh, this is an interesting little walkway in between the grass, but it's okay. The way it works. Looks like driveway could probably fit 2 cars, no problem. Walk right in. You walk right into the family room. It's a little bit of an interesting concept, but if it works, it works. Looks like they have some sort of laminate or vinyl flooring here. Wall mounted TV. It looks pretty clean inside. Can't go really wrong. Brown theme. They actually have this well staged. It looks nice. Beige walls, as you can see. Nice decor, clock, lights, etc. Another view. little bit of a walkthrough to the kitchen. It's a hallway. Probably bedroom number one, or I guess they're using it for a den purposes. Again, nice decor, looks clean. Baseboards look nice. Okay, just another angle, very nice. Bathroom's really nice. Bathroom 12 by 24s on the walls. We have a seat here, always adds a little bit of value, and the mosaics on the floor. And then a glass shower. I like the glass shower look, really nice. Just finished it off nicely. Only thing I would have wished they had here would be tiles on the ceiling as well. Just because, especially if you're renting to tenants and you have one of these portable water shower heads, you know, they might shoot it all over. So they might shoot the ceiling, and then you don't want to get any mold or mildew or whatever that is. But in any case, not too bad. Window, which probably tells me this house does not have a fan. You can't really see from here, but normally these houses, when they're built in the 70s, 80s, they'd actually put a window in the bathroom, because they wouldn't put ceiling fans. So you just have to open the window when you're showering, which, depending on the person, it doesn't really matter. Nice sink. Looks like 2 drawer storage, good storage. Medicine cabinet type thing, and that nice bathroom. Bedroom number 2, it looks like. Or den. I mean, again, they're all different, but it depends which one you want to use. And then kitchen, 12 by 12 tiles, stainless steel. Range hood, looks like the range hood a bit off center. Not really sure what the, maybe that's just a picture, I'm not sure. Good cabinetry. Doesn't look new, but it just looks maybe repainted, and they put on new silver handles there, which is nice. Not a bad size for the kitchen. Oh, a little bit of a table in here. Looks probably 3 or 4 feet. So not bad size, although it is tight here. So it is what it is. You can't really get away from that. Large window there. Again, just another picture of the kitchen. Not bad. This back room, it looks like they just have it used for workout, and a TV up here. Very cool. And some guitars. You could use whatever you wanted for this room. Pretty cool. Again, another picture. Okay, and then here, funny, this one actually does have a fan. This is a bathroom, but they have the washer and dryer inside. So only one shower really in this house. Just to note that. Very nice backyard. Nice tiles in the back here. It looks fairly large. Table set. They got a jacuzzi here. Can't go wrong there. I mean, jacuzzi, I don't love it for rental properties just because they can break down often and your tenants will be calling you all the time, but not bad. Nice big backyard. Tree. Big trees. Don't mind them. I don't like them in the front of the property just because they can get into your, water pipes, sewage pipes, those type of things. It costs a lot of money to repair. But in the backyard, the only thing in the backyard is it could really affect if you have old, and this house probably does, the old TV lines and power lines actually run from house to house. So the only issue there. Looks like they have 2 sheds over here. Huge backyard. Wow. A nice little fire pit near the shed. And they actually have a 3rd shed over there. So this is an interesting property. 3 sheds. I don't even know if that's legal by the city permits, but maybe it is. I'm not sure. Okay. Yeah, and then we're back in here. So nice property overall. Looks like it's well maintained. Probably give it a 7 or 8 out of 10 in terms of property maintenance. The only thing we didn't see is the basement. Could be rock basement, rock foundation, which sometimes can give you issues. Like the house will feel like it's starting to fall over. Generally, it's not, but it's just the way the rocks sort of move. So 382, 624. Yeah, we wrote this down before. 3 bed, 2 bath, 0 garage. Property taxes 29.15, so that comes out to about 242 per month. 1130 square feet. Property's pretty big. I mean, for a detached home, it's huge. Beautiful maintained property. There we go. New flooring 2022. So that's actually pretty new. Doesn't say what type of flooring it is, but furnace 2020, nice. AC unit 2015. Probably have to change that in a little bit. See here. Sigma estimate. I mean, I don't think it'll go for 628. Sigma is only good when prices are going steadily in one direction. So if they're increasing a lot or decreasing a lot, we have seen them decreasing a lot, but not enough for it to get its estimates proper. Again, that same thing with rentals. It's not really accurate for rentals at all. Sold comparables. We want to look at the most recent. So August is probably a good comparable, 665. Same property types, a lot larger square footage though. So that's one difference. This one is June. Not even gonna look at it. June, May, 6 days ago, 602. Okay, so smaller property, but went for 602, so probably in that range. Okay, so yeah, 21 days ago, 660. So yeah, this property would actually probably go for, I don't know, 600, 615, somewhere in that range. Rent, let's take a look. Let's see here. July, 3,200. That's way bigger property. Okay, guys, this is one thing super important. You don't want to be comparing the property you're looking at to a property that's completely different, just because the rent's going to be way off, right? It's apples to oranges. So in this particular case, this property is 4 beds, 2 baths. I mean, way different. Not even comparable. And one garage. I mean, so it's way different property. It's got 3,200 rent. Probably not what this one will get. This one, August, 2,200, but smaller. This one looks like a basement. We'll ignore that. This one is smaller. Interesting looking home. 9 days ago, 1950. Again, a basement. This one 9 days ago, it looks like a first floor or a condo unit. Okay, so let's take a look at just a couple things here. Oh, it is concrete block basement. So that's always good. They don't have to really worry about the foundation at all. And sewer, nice. Don't love septic. Gas, municipal. Very nice. Okay. So let's take a look at actual cash flow analysis on this. Like if I was gonna try to buy this property, I'd probably put in a bid. Again, you want to go 30 years just because do 30 years, sorry, away from the home price for a second. Always do 30 years for rental properties just because somebody else is paying off the mortgage. So you don't have to worry about the interest as much. And then as for purchase price, I'd probably put a bid for 595, something like that. 5.5% probably fixed or variable. Doesn't really matter right now. They're all the same. But we do want to have a margin of safety. So let's go 575. Down payment, yeah, 20%. 20% is standard. You can't do less than 20% on rental properties. Property tax, rental income, we'll change that in a second. Maintenance. So depending on if you include utilities or not is up to you. I like to include them just because then you have more control over the property, but everyone's different. So in this case, we won't include them, but you will have maintenance costs. So $110 just for insurance costs. Doesn't look like there's any maintenance fees, which is nice. Rental income. This house is a little bit nicer than the other one, so I'd say actually you could probably get somewhere between 25 to 2,800. So we'll just say 2,800. Okay, as you can see, so it's still negative cash flow, right? So there's no way around that in this property, unfortunately. For cash flow, though, there's really only 2 variables we can change. First is the purchase price, so offering lower. So for example, offering 550, if you're even able to get it for that, you're still negative cash flow. But if we go back, the better way to do it, well, you can also try to get more rental income, which is great if you can. So let's say you can get 3,200, then you're positive 54 cash flow. So not bad there. I mean, the only other thing here too is like, let's say rent came down to 3.5%. Look, then you're huge cash flow. So yeah, I mean, rent will come down, guys. It's gonna probably come down next 12 to 18 months just because of inflation. As soon as we start to see inflation drop off, we've always seen in the 70s, 80s, 90s, we've always seen interest rates drop off right after that. So pretty good property, actually. I would probably give this property a 7 or 8 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Nothing, to get an 8 or 9 is has to be pristine, but nothing wrong with this property. It looks like 7 out of 10. For rental purposes, just because you would be able to rent it to a family and those things. You do want to check, where schools are and those type of things. But yeah, I would say 7 out of 10. For just a general purchase, if you want to just purchase property, yeah, probably an 8 out of 10. Looks like it easily could be livable. Not many renovations needed. Maybe some window coverings, maybe a little bit of paint. Nothing huge. You have to go walk through the property though to see exactly though. Anyways, guys, that's it for this review. If anybody's looking for an actual property analysis of this, just let me know. We'll join our group and we'll send that over to you guys. Anyways, thanks so much, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again. Cheers.